versus computer. And I'm gonna be making some mouth sounds and, giving you some fun facts about Dragon Ball Z. This is one of my favorite games growing up. Just the original game was, but now there's so many mods, and they've added so many characters. And I'm gonna go through the roster real quick. I've only played this about a couple times. I think maybe twice, as I mentioned. So I'm gonna go over it with you guys. But we got Goku GT, Vegeta GT, Gohan GT, Trunks GT, Goten GT, which is awesome. Because when I was a kid, I always wanted him in the games, and he was literally like never, and he's not in any game. So, and I don't know why, because his character model is so like cool. Like he looks like just an urban teen. Goten GT was definitely one of my favorite characters growing up. So to see him in this game is pretty cool. Got Pan, got Oob. I haven't unlocked any of the characters, so but I don't know if it already comes pre-unlocked or whatever. Majin Buu, Android 18 in her GT outfit. They got Chaozu, which is pretty cool. Maybe you guys can tell me how old he is. I literally have no idea how old Chaozu is. They got Tien, Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, Hercule, Fidel, Pulla, yeah, whatever, same thing. Kibito Shin, Master Roshi. Man, Master Roshi is an old man in Dragon Ball. I wonder how old he is in GT. I don't know, can Master Roshi even die? I don't think so, right? Not naturally, at least. Yajirobe, cool. Bulma, that's very surprising. I didn't even know Bulma had any fighting techniques, but I guess she's in here. Goku GT, that's awesome. This is probably one of my favorite Gokus. He's a beast. This Goku is so strong. His base form is equal to Super Saiyan 3. Got Gogeta. Gotenks. Got adult Gotenks. I love GT, but they dropped the ball big time, and they missed their opportunity by not putting Gotenks in the series. It would have been way better if they did. Got Future Trunks. That's kind of weird, but whatever. I'm imagining that. Wait, no, because there was already a Trunks GT, right? Okay, I guess they just put Future Trunks in for nostalgia, whatever. Gil, or Giro, whatever. Vegeta Jr., Goku Jr., Rildo, that's awesome. Let me see if his metal form is in here. It is. Oh, that's awesome. Dr. Mew. I don't even know who that is. Baby, oh, that's awesome. Awesome. And they have adult baby. Baby Vegeta. Hellfighter Android 17. Android 17. I'm just gonna skip a couple of these because I don't even feel like going through all of these. That's cool. Okay, yeah, so I don't have all the characters unlocked. Oh, they have a fucking Legend in here. That's awesome. My shoe. Old man. Bulma. These guys were with the real dough, I'm pretty sure. Peel off. Oh, that's cool. Dr. Gero. I don't know who that is. Mr. Boba, what? Oh, they got Dende. King Kai. Old Supreme Kai. Dude, this mod is freaking awesome. And then Copy Vegeta, which is from Super. I guess so they have some super characters in here, which is, I have nothing against that. You know, like, I thought Super was bad, but, you know, it's not that bad. It has its good moments. You know, every series that came out, you know, has good and bad moments. Goku Black, Vegeta GT, Gohan GT Beast, okay. So now we're just adding, like, non-canon characters. I guess this whole mod is non-canon, though, because I guess GT is not canon, but I consider it canon. That's just me. Kava, okay, that's cool. Like, you know, some characters from Super I don't mind. Jiren, Kappa, Granola. Yeah, just more characters from Super. Okay, that's cool. They added Cell and Frieza, as they should. Yeah, okay. Oh, so like, I guess these are all the fighters that escaped when Super 17 came to Earth, right? Yeah, pretty sure. And then Broly. Yeah, you gotta add Broly. Cooler. Okay. All right. Well, let's get into a fight. I forgot which one I picked. Oh, wait. I want to do a team battle. Okay, I did pick team battle. Awesome. So, I'm gonna pick like some Z fighters. Pick Gohan first, then I'm gonna pick Trunks, and then I'm gonna pick Goten GT. Literally one of my favorite characters. And then I'm gonna pick Oob. Let me pick Majub. It's just more appropriate. I'm sorry guys that I kind of like half-assed the going through the character selection. But I mean, some characters I just don't care about. And then I think I have one more slot, right? Did I see it's Vegeta GT? Yeah, Vegeta GT. Let me get Vegeta GT. This is like the Z squad. Let's get some villains. And then while they're fighting, I'm just gonna be making, you know, mouth sounds and giving you some fun facts about Dragon Ball Z, and Dragon Ball GT. I'm just wondering who they should fight. Alright, let's have them fight Cell and Frieza. Damn it. I'm trying to figure out who else. What's appropriate? Who would be on a team with Cell and Frieza? Okay, I guess Pui Pui, right? Let's do that. Pui Pui is pretty cool because I always wanted him in the video games as well, and he was never in there. In the original Budokai Tenkaichi 3, he's in there, but he's only featured like as one of Bobby's moves. So, in here, he's a playable character, which is awesome. And then Nappa, let's get them Nappa. It was so cool how Nappa made an appearance in GT. And I'm just gonna give them 4, so the fight doesn't go too long. Where should we have them fight? I think Supreme Kai's world is be pretty cool. ones too. But yeah, I have like a little script here, and I'm just gonna be giving some fun facts. Just give me a second. Okay, here's a fun fact. Did you know Dragon Ball Z was originally only meant to last until the Frieza saga? But because of its huge popularity, Toriyama extended it all the way through the Cell and Buu arcs. Which I totally believe that. And that's why the Frieza saga, probably through the Buu saga, is so good, because he intended it for the series to end. So, he wanted to write it and, let the series go out with a bang, but he kept continuing it. So when you look back and you watch it, it's a complete masterpiece, because, he wanted that series to end. Me personally, my favorite series, not series, but saga, is probably the Android and the Cell saga. That's my favorite, iteration of the Z Fighters. Here's another little fun fact. The Saiyan saga introduced us to power levels, but Toriyama admitted later he just made up the numbers without logic. That's why power scaling became so inconsistent later on. Yeah, I totally believe that. No way Cell just beat Gohan though. But yeah, I totally believe that, power levels were kind of just made up. Because if you think about it, like if Raditz had came to Earth when Goku was a child, he would have obliterated him, you know what I mean? Like, Goku wouldn't have stood a chance. Like, Goku didn't stand a chance when he was an adult. So, imagine when he was a child. But, yeah. But on another note, one of my favorite things about ASMR is it's not just, beautiful sounds. It's great visuals as well. Like, you can have the sound in the background while you're falling asleep and just, fall asleep to your favorite video game or whatever. And, it kind of reminds me of my childhood, like when my cousins would come over, my older cousins, and they'd be playing the game. And, I would just be, next to them in the beds. I would just be watching them playing game, and it would help me fall asleep. And, hopefully that, this can be the same thing. But, yeah, Cell's wrecking everybody right now. I don't know why he's so strong. Alright, there you go. Okay, here's another little fun fact. On Namek, Goku's Super Saiyan transformation was inspired by the story of the legendary Super Saiyan. But Toriyama only came up with the idea because he wanted Goku's fights to feel fresh and new. That's pretty cool. Another one is Piccolo is one of the most mature characters in the series, but during the Saiyan saga, he was only 4 years old, which is crazy. But I guess he's Namekian, so maybe they age differently or whatever. Goku, Gohan, and Goten are all voiced by the same women. In the Japanese dub, I didn't know that. I knew Goku was voiced by women, but I didn't know they were all voiced by the same women. And did Cell just transform? Dude, Cell's about to beat 2 freaking fighters. Yeah, get out of here. Who better get out of there? Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, we got Goten GT. And the thing I love about this mod, it looks natural. Like, it doesn't look too weird or anything. Oh, I didn't set the time limit to unlimited. My bad, guys. Well, this video was kind of long anyways, but I think I'm gonna stop it there. Yeah, I'll definitely be coming out with some more ASMR videos. I just wanted to, try it out. Even if no one else likes this, I'll definitely listen to these myself. So, but yeah, I'll definitely be going Peace out, guys. Catch you soon.